Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Morgan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Morgan looks to throw it. They'll find Ayuk open right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Morgan. He finds his man complete. It's Hoover. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now Morgan. Escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Set to throw is Morgan. And check down complete to Hall. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one at this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now Sims. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it again with Sims. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Lance on the bootleg. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running but couldn't free much space. Ball again on 2nd down. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Morgan. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's got this complete to Williams. Finding room at midfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Jamison Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Morgan off of play action. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On On second down, a run with Hall. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A give running right is Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Here's Morgan to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lance to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. The Lance going to throw. On the move to his left. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Sims. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lance. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave. A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass. Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off of a play fake, here's Morgan. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And Lance now to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll run here with Sims. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Again, they run with Sims. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Lance. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Rolling to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Morgan. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Morgan to throw on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Lance now on 1st down. He's got Bellinger. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And Lance's throw brought in by Bellinger. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on second down. Lance over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Lance. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A dump off to Sims. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Lance. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Morgan sets up to throw on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Morgan. A final shot before break. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now they run with Sims. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Lance. The pass caught by Olave. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off of play action, here's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Lance. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
4
The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Back to throw. Morgan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Morgan. And he comes back with one complete. Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Now a handoff up the middle. Good. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun. Morgan got his man complete over the middle. That's Hoover. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down. Good. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Lands in the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Following the fumble recovery. Lance. And that one drops down. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Lance. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They match protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football. On 2nd down now, it's Sims, and he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Back to throw. Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over
at their own 28-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Morgan, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. Touchdown, 49ers. Daniel Bellinger from 13 yards out. And the 49ers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Morgan. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoover. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Able to find Higgins. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Throwing again on second down. Morgan hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Throwing now is Morgan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. They will go on fourth down with Morgan. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. On first down, Sims. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 91 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Right back to him on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Operating from the gun. Lance eluding the pressure right. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. To throw again on second down. Lance. Complete to Olave on the out route. And the 49ers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Now a throw here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Morgan looks to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Morgan. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Coming up is the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Here's Sims on the run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On 2nd down, it's Sims, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Morgan. Pass incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that will be incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Harris now to return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for San Francisco, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.
today.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. On third down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the third down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Let's go now. Thank you, Lions.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Jackson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense.
He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. 2nd and 2. Dancing to his left. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Out to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens first down.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd down at 4.
Play action. Now Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Flowers. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
2nd and 9 now. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And He'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Complete to Newsom.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Jackson over the middle, complete. That's Flowers.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Jackson.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first. It 3's him.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football.
This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. The Lions at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Travis Jones makes a tackle. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try the left side. Gibbs
will get this up to about the 44.
The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. The throw over the middle, taken in.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3. So they're content to take the three. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the three instead of going for it.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we'll
move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number one. Could be first touchdown wins.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibbs, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Credit credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Up the middle they go. Gibbs down to the 25. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This will be a 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finding Williams once more, complete.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson.
On target to his man, likely. And they'll they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And Jackson throwing once more. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action, it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Complete to Likely. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Demarion Williams there on the tackle. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete to Newsome.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Jackson now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
The touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted to... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom. End zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and inches. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Forced out to his left. And it's caught. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Steps away to his left. Throwing for his... And he loses the football the 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Ravens,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.